What is up? My name is Garrett Yogurt on Twitter, YOOGRRTT. Thank you so much for tuning into the Now Notation YouTube channel. Welcome back to another album review. Today we are talking about Rico Nasty and Kenny Beats teaming up for Anger Management. And this is an album that I feel like I've been bumping for a long time. Haven't really gotten a review on this channel, but had to make it the first one back because goddamn is this thing fresh, goddamn is this thing good. And if you want like a little short review quickly, yes, go check this out. You don't need me to go tell you that because streaming music is just so goddamn accessible nowadays, but definitely is going to be one that if you have heard of Rico Nasty maybe through a feature or maybe just haven't really checked out an entire project, I feel like this is a great 9-track outing for her to show to you and get you on board to go to shows and just experience the Rico Nasty experience because goddamn it is, for lack of a better term, nasty. But yeah, let's just go into the track listing. Track number 1 we have Cold. Track number 2 is Cheat Code featuring Bauer. Track number 3 is Hating. Track number 4 is Big Titties featuring Bauer and Earth Gang. Track number 5 is a skit called Nasty World. Track number 6 is Relative. Track number 8 is Sellout. Track number 9 is Again, and that kind of just completes it. On the production side, we have Bauer, Harry Fraud, Kenny Beats on every single track. You have Nils on a single track, and Rico Nasty's contributing as well. Dr. Dot and Johnny Venus are coming from Earth Gang, and then you have Bauer. He's on a couple of different tracks that he produces. Like I think he actually produces like 4 or 5 on this damn thing, but I guess those are like the most Bowery, so you put him as a feature as well. I don't understand that like side of stuff, but regardless, you got Bauer on this album. He's a big contributor. He's a big player. He's in this shit to win this shit. Splurge is someone who I wasn't really familiar with, but definitely is someone who showed up, and you know, if you are like, who the fuck Splurge, I'm gonna skip that. I would recommend you don't. But really standout tracks are Cold, such a fire fucking banger opening, for lack of a better term, again being corny here. Cold, that shit's fucking just freezing. Cheat Code's also a great track. I would put that in recommended tracks or top tracks featuring Bauer. And then, but of course, just Big Titties is the firest of fire. Definitely the track that I think best just shows off just how good everybody can be. While I will say though, you know, Rico Nasty isn't someone who I would put as like a lyricist by any sense, but I would never put her as someone who isn't very lyrical. But when you do put her on a track with like Earth Gang, who is very, very extremely lyrical between the two members, it definitely does show like where she doesn't really like, her wordplay isn't the craziest, but again, it's not what she's going for, and with like her rock rap kind of feel or just like attitude and just like, I'm a punk ass bitch and I'm gonna fucking beat your ass at any moment, like that type of like attitude. You don't necessarily need like a straight up like rapidy rap like feel to it. Like there's no need to like show off, because like kind of just her voice and just like the attitude that she is portraying is that thing that you would show off and kind of be like the mainstay for why I think you would most be intrigued to check out a Rico Nasty album. Kenny Beats is not someone who should just be like on the fucking title because he's on every beat. He actually does have some of his best work in my opinion on this thing. The beat for Cold, the beat for Big Titties is fucking ridiculous, as well as some of the later tracks with like Sellout, and again I think are just like very fucking good little touches. I think one of those is that Harry Fraud track, so definitely just some good production overall on this thing. Can't complain. If I do have a complaint, it's just that I think it's more me than like Rico Nasty, and she's not doing anything wrong I don't think on this. It's just the way that I like respond to or look for or get into her music. I'm definitely going for the more like hype ass motherfucking track, but towards the end of this she definitely gets a little bit more real with like Sellout and again Mood. Even it's not like she's, you know, going crazy like into it, but it is like more like smooth, a little bit more calm, and she's more trying to like put out her thoughts in a more composed way. But I think overall like some of the themes on this again is just like success, dealing with success, and I think just like women empowerment overall. That is something that I noticed on this album, is like whenever she's talking directly to the audience, it's almost like she's referring to them in a female standpoint, which makes sense because I think her fan base is pretty fucking female. But just that overall is just really cool to see like female rappers really just thriving right now, and like Rico Nasty's not one to just like scoff at. She's been around for years. I've been protesting for her to be on the fucking XXL cover for a long ass time, and yeah, that's just really fucking cool to see her. You know, and Kenny Beats, who was on the last album, Nasty, I believe it was called, multiple times, if not in Roof. Fucking, like, there's so many good ass cuts with Kenny Beats and her on like YouTube. Go check out those music videos. So this is not a collaboration that's out of left field, but I think it is one of the better outings for this collaboration as a whole. Their discography is really just building up nicely. Just, they're a good ass team. Go check out the I believe it's called The Cave. Yeah, that's like the rap series that he does. Her episode, Rico Nasty's been on it. It's where he brings people on and freestyles. You can see their relationship on there and definitely like understand where that's coming from and why this album should exist and does a great job of just showing off both of their talents. And again, Cold, fire. Cheat Code, a little bit more dialed back, but still fire. And then Big Titties is just a great collab album. Good little like posse like cut. But honestly, Rico Nasty has some of the most like boppy fucking parts in that whole album. So even though, again, like I wasn't shitting on the song, it's one of my favorite songs on this, but where the lyrical like depthness maybe isn't there as much, I would say that just the overall feel and like understanding of how to attack a beat and get people to react to it in like a rhythmatic way, I guess. Like, I think she does a really goddamn good job on that track, and definitely is one of the things that makes it overall. What did you think of this album? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning into this channel. Follow me on Twitter at YoGert, Instagram as well. Now in rotation on those two platforms as well. Thank you so much. Again, take care of yourselves, and that is all, folks.